What's up guys, it's Criddle here from AnimeBallZ, bringing you another This time, this is Inu X Boku Secret Service. It's a ridiculously long title. It's, half English, half Japanese, half an X in the middle. It's 3 halves. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm getting a little bit
off the tracks.
So what is Inu X Boku Secret Service about? It's about a girl named Richio who lives in the Ayakashi mansion. She's just moved in there and she lives on level 4. She's just a new addition to the mansion. She gets a secret service operative that works with her, and they have to be buddy-buddy because they work together. He's effectively her butler or slave or servant or whatever you want to call it. His name is Miketsukami. He is a demon fox. That's right, he's a demon fox. Rorichio is also half demon. That's why they live in this place. The Ayakashi mansion is a place where demons live. So she is there. She doesn't have a lot of friends in life because she's a bit of a bitch. So yeah, her bitchy attitude has effectively alienated her from people. And, I guess it's a sort of bit of a commentary because she's different from other people and not everyone is a demon. She's different and thereby doesn't have a lot of friends. But having moved in the Ayakashi mansion, it is her goal to try and make some friends. And Miketsukami is actually going to try and help her as best he can as her butler slash servant slash whatever you want to call it. Another character worth mentioning is Sorino Zuka, who is a friend of Richio's and is effectively a big brother figure to her. They've been friends for a very long time, and he's some sort of like paper demon where he's like a scroll and floats around as a scroll. It's kind of odd, but hey, that's the series as it stands. Now, there are a lot of differences to the manga of this series. The manga runs for a lot longer than this 12-episode series and a single OVA, so a lot more happens in the manga than happens in the anime. So if you've read the manga, you can't expect things to get as far as, say, Volume 3, where some major shiz goes down. And I'm not going to ruin it, because if you want to read the manga, then definitely go out and read the manga. But if you've read the manga, then you know that a lot of bad things happen, and that doesn't happen in the anime. The anime keeps itself to a slice of life slash supernatural story. So if you took out all the demon stuff, the series would work. And the demon stuff just adds this extra little, it's a twist of something else. This is why they have to live together and all this sort of stuff. Now, all the characters in the series, including the 3 I've just mentioned, all have intersecting pasts. So for example, Rorichio and Sorino Zuka have an intersecting past. And Miketsukami also has intersecting past with Rorichio, but she doesn't know about it. So there's all these, and all the other people that live in the house have intersecting pasts as well. It's a very unusual series in that regard, so it has a bit of a, I guess you'd say, a sort of a fruits basket feel in it, where everyone knows who everyone is. But aside from that, there's nothing else that's really relevant to Fruits Basket except for the transformation stuff, but they can actually control their transformations. There's a lot of other characters I haven't mentioned, but those 3 are probably, at the very start of the series, those are the core characters. And Rorichio and Miketsukami are probably the 2 main characters. They're the ones that make up this slice of life series, despite the fact that he's a butler type character who just wants to serve his mistress. Let's get to the characters as we look at
the good, the bad, and the dubbers.
So Rorichio is voiced by Hilary Haag, who voices Nene in Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040, Yukimura Sanada in Samurai Girls, and of course Mary from Dream Eater Mary. Miketsukami is voiced by Chris Patton, who is Greed from Full Metal Alchemist, Azura from Soul Eater, and Iki from Air Gear. Sorino Zuka is voiced by David Wald, who is Master Chief from Halo Legends, Gajeel from Fairy Tail, and Paulie from One Piece. Now, like Rorichio and Miketsukami are sort of like master and servant, Sorino Zuka also has his own servant. Her name is Yukino Kaji, and she is voiced by Shelley Colleen Black, who is Khalifa from One Piece, Cortana from Halo Legends, and is Cleo from Orphan. So Inu X Boku Secret Service is a bit of an unusual slice of life, twisted sort of story, where everyone of the main cast is a demon. You've got your giant skeletons, you've got, your tanuki, so your little raccoon type things with a leaf on their head. You've got all kinds of weird, wonderful things, including, you know, a demon fox, just plain old demons with little horns on their head, which Richio is. She's a little demon with horns on her head, and she can summon up a massive spear type thing. It's actually more of a yanagi, or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but it's like a spear, except it's got a pointed blade like a sword. It's like a sword with an extended hilt. I think it's called a Nagani or a Yagani or something along those lines. But either way, it's like a spear type thing that she can hit people with. And Miketsukami has a sword. So he's got sort of a demon fox / Inuyasha sort of thing going on. All in all, this series is actually a really interesting series, and I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it. This is despite the fact that I'm not a huge fan of Slice of Life series, and I don't think the demon element added enough to make me enjoy it, but I still enjoyed it. So like the demon element is there, but I don't think it has so much of an impact on the storyline that you can say, well, this is the deciding factor between whether it's a good anime or a bad anime. And I actually give it an 8 out of 9 straw hats for this, you know, Boku SS. It's a really good series, definitely worth checking out from Hanabi. And yeah, there's nothing more I can say about the series except go and check it out and read the manga if you can, because the manga has a lot more to it. But for today, I'm Criddle. This is Inu X Boku Secret Service, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. But I'm Criddle. This has been Inu X Boku Secret Service, and I will catch you guys on the... what's it called?